Dating in New York, it's completely different.
It's so big and there's so many people, like I guess you're more likely to meet new people.
I think to date in New York, it might be easy, but depends on what you're looking for.
Well, it's an interesting place. It's almost like the Peter Pan of the world because people are afraid to grow up.
You see a lot of diverse couples, stuff that you don't see every time,
The city invites a kind of fast pace, so I don't want to speak for like all relationships in New York, but I feel like the city's so fast moving and people are so busy that it almost makes them more approachable.
There's a lot of diverse cultures in New York, and the way that you meet people is also very different.
So you never kind of know how to approach someone.
I couldn't imagine dating right now. It seems like a nightmare. Like, people are too busy, like, I'm not trying to get to know anybody right now. Like, if I didn't already know her, I don't think it would work.
Dating's not too hard in NYC, you just gotta get out there.
There's a lot of like dating websites.
I used to use Tinder. Tinder's like a big one.
Well, I've used Tinder, but it doesn't work for me. I don't like it.
It's a little uncomfortable. It's like we're both here for the same reason, and it feels a little forced.
We met at a time when apps, they just didn't exist.
We really missed that wave.
Like 2010, there was no Tinder.
Or phones weren't as good.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who's that person.
And they could just be kind of like impersonating somebody and not being who they are. So I prefer somebody to approach me.
But I'd like to meet in person. I think that's cooler.
In a way, dating apps have almost kind of taken away a little bit of the artful part of dating.
I would say I'm looking for fun, not for love.
I would say, yeah, love.
I guess to have fun, but like if you're lucky enough that you're having fun with someone cool, then at least something new.
I'm interested in just having fun right now.
Because you cannot have love without having fun. You cannot have fun without having love. So what is the point?
I feel excited when I go out with people to see if it'll lead anywhere.
Not really trying to fall for anything too deep with it until I really, really know that this could be something more.
At the same time, I'm open to finding love. It's just that you can't project that onto every person because it's scary and it's unnatural, and you really have to be connected to want that.
He would call it G.
I can't explain it. It's a thing, She actually, she bought me a drink, and like, I know it doesn't sound like crazy, but it's just like you're a woman, like, what? You don't have to do that.
Or you'll see these like stupid lists of like 10 things not to eat on a first date. Don't eat spaghetti, don't eat chicken wings, don't eat finger food. And on our first date we had octopus, we ate mussels, that were like slurping out of, and pizza, and we weren't cute.
We were aware of like the dating norms just because, we're alive and in society, but I think we kind of came together because we flipped those norms.
The best date that I had here in New York, it was actually around the springtime, and it was a picnic.
We had dinner together. It was for Valentine's Day. It was nice.
We, rather than doing an expensive, lavish dinner, we took a walk through Central Park.
Yeah, we had dinner, we had a nice meal, candles and stuff, and roses and all that kind of things, which I had never done before.
It was very exciting. I was just like, I wasn't expecting anything, but it was a nice picnic, and we sat in Central Park, and it was like a beautiful view.
And we just talked for 3 hours about our childhoods and pasts, our fears and loves, and
he had a great sense of humor. It was everything was good. We were laughing, making jokes, and it was a really cool date.
We ended up seeing parts of the park that neither of us, who are both native New Yorkers, had seen before or remembered, and for some reason it was almost like we could taste and feel the park in a different way. It became alive, kind of like the conversation.
He brought flowers too. It was very sweet, very romantic as well. So it's like one of your typical like movies kind of romantic dates. Yeah.
So it was very memorable, even though it cost nothing.
Truth be told, as standard as that might be in dating, oh, go to a restaurant, you're forced to sit across from someone and make eye contact. And really, and talk and carry on a conversation.
You can lie from your mouth, but your eyes doesn't lie.
Rather than doing bars and clubs, different events and cultural activities, going to the park and really experiencing New York, make it more exciting and more connected.
We're walking this fine line of navigating what social norms tell you should be on the first date, and really just trying to be who you are.
Like, I can't remember like the last time we were on like a conscious date.
Night.
We'll take you out on a date. Like, you need a date.